Most people assume that their innermost thoughts, emotions, and private calculations are completely secure within their own minds. While we actively guard our data footprints, emails, and financial records, we treat our skulls as an impenetrable fortress. This perspective is dangerously outdated, as modern neurotechnology has already begun tracking, analyzing, and decoding neural activity. A scientific perspective views the human brain as the next massive data frontier. Brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, wearable EEG headbands, and neural sensors embedded in everyday electronics can decode cognitive states, focus levels, and emotional responses. This technology offers incredible benefits for medicine and productivity, but it also creates a direct line into an individual's subconscious mind. A core concept in this shifting landscape is cognitive liberty. This is the fundamental right to mental privacy and self-determination. It establishes that no external entity, whether a corporation tracking employee focus or an algorithm optimizing content delivery, should have the right to monitor or manipulate your neural states without explicit conscious consent. Another critical insight involves the commodification of attention. Algorithms already exploit dopamine loops to keep users engaged, but neurodata allows for real-time personalization at a biological level. When platforms can measure exactly which stimuli trigger your brain's reward centers, the ability to maintain deep focus, independent judgment, and long-term strategic thinking becomes heavily compromised. The concept of neuromarketing demonstrates how this data shifts market dynamics. Instead of relying on what consumers say they want, companies can analyze direct neural responses to products, pricing, and messaging. This creates an asymmetric information advantage, allowing systems to bypass conscious decision-making and appeal directly to subconscious biases. True personal leverage in a tech-driven world requires proactive cognitive defense. Individuals must view their attention and brain health as finite, high-value assets. Protecting this inner capital means setting strict boundaries around device usage, deliberately stepping away from hyper-stimulating digital environments, and practicing focus discipline to maintain cognitive autonomy. Furthermore, the line between human cognitive processing and external digital tools is blurring. As we rely more on algorithms for analysis and decision-making, our capacity for independent critical thinking can atrophy. The most successful operators will be those who use technology to scale their capabilities without outsourcing their core judgment to automated systems. Long-term intellectual stamina relies heavily on protecting neurological health. Chronic stress, continuous multitasking, and sleep deprivation alter brain chemistry and degrade the prefrontal cortex, the seat of executive function and strategic planning. Prioritizing cognitive recovery is not a luxury. It is a fundamental requirement for maintaining an elite competitive edge. The final frontier of privacy and personal freedom is the human mind. As neurotechnology advances, individuals must consciously defend their cognitive liberty, protect their attention from biological manipulation, and maintain strict control over their mental processing. True sovereignty in the modern era is no longer just about financial or operational independence. It requires absolute mastery over your own cognitive infrastructure, ensuring that your focus, choices, and long-term strategic visions are genuinely your own, rather than the optimized outputs of an external system.